Welcome back, everyone. We are once again in Ultimate General Civil War, and we are fighting the second day of the Battle of Chickamauga. According to the intel I received at the beginning of this mission, the enemy holds these positions, and we will be advancing with, I believe, our 1st and 2nd Corps to try to conquer them. I'm probably going to deploy the 1st Corps to take this position, and hopefully the 2nd Corps, which I should be getting as reinforcements against here. That may be a bad tactic, or a strategy, I should say, but we'll see. I'm going to be a little more cautious with my commander. I can't afford to lose the morale buff he's going to give us. Now, I would like to see that I had more than 3 brigades on the field, but, you know, that's good. But I am going to break out skirmishers, go ahead and get them moving forward at a faster speed, just to begin gathering us intel, because we definitely need to know what's out there in front of us. Here we go. There we go. All right, so let's see. This looks like it is a farm with a military camp. I hear marching. And this looks like it's just a fork in the road. So probably a good strategic position to hold. Our guys are going to be crossing this little creek, or yeah, I think it's a creek at this point. And anyway, so they're going to cross, and I'm going to speed things up just a touch. St. Graham's boys there, Rhodes skirmishers here, and Buford's skirmishers here. And with the 3 of them, we should be able to find this. Okay, looks like we may have been getting more reinforcements. I'm hoping we are getting more reinforcements, but I'm not certain that we are. So let's see. Here we are. All right, fantastic, and they are good units. Skirmishers. All right, I'm going to move all these units here. Order these skirmishers to deal with the enemy skirmish units. That's Ashby's skirmishers right there. And artillery. All right, we're in good shape. These skirmishers are just going to be trying to kind of hold down their skirmishers briefly. We got flanked by these skirmishers. All right, so the enemy does have a large amount of skirmishers. I'll break out some skirmishers from Durrell's Devils, send them out to kind of help contain. I'll send out some skirmishers from Walton's Immortals, again to help hold this flank. Better do the same on this flank as well, just in case there's stuff out there that I'm not aware of. Don't want to have any surprises. All right, definitely dealing with it. Oh crap. Come on, gotta get the commander out. Sending Buford skirmishers back. Move the commander safely-ish to this area, although there are skirmishers everywhere. I'm gonna have to stay with this area for the time being. Okay, we've got the other road down here, and I don't see any real threat, so I'm going to go ahead and send these skirmishers out into this area, just because things look a little rough. And I'll send these skirmishers this direction. Again, just hoping we can kind of get some control of some area. Alright, these guys will try to hold those back, and then Buford himself will deal with this. Alright, so let's see, what do we got? Renegade's in a bit of a dangerous position. Send these skirmishers up here, and get Rhodes skirmishers here. We're going to send these guys down, and hopefully we can get a secure perimeter kind of going. All right, what in the world's going on down here? Oh, we've actually bumped into a massive, not massive. I was going to say a massive skirmish unit, but no, it's a line infantry unit. So, okay, things not perfect, but they are going okay. All right, get this commander down so that he can buff morale now that we seem to have something of an control of an area. Quickly push them south. All right, move Durrell's Devils this direction, and we'll go ahead and move these skirmish units this way. We'll move these units this way. And Walton's Immortals will progress across the field this way. I'll break out skirmishers from the Iron Brigade, move the battery onto this objective, move Sims there, and send the Iron Brigade down this direction. And Ward will move to this position as well. But we are going to break off infantry units, skirmish units, I should say, and send them out into the woods here, which is becoming very quickly an area saturated with skirmish units. I am using these units to kind of allow me to cover more ground and hopefully be able to establish some level of security behind my lines. I'm going to move the artillery here into the woods here. Hopefully it's a relatively secure position at this point. Thomas will move this way, and McCord will move this way. Buford is going to deal with this. Rhodes is beginning to break. I've got to move the commander up where he's be safer. Let Durrell's Devils deal with these skirmish units here. The Iron Brigade. Move Durrell's Devils here. Move these skirmishers here. Move these skirmishers here. Walton's Immortals will begin dealing with this. Grab all of you skirmishers and have you kind of attack in force. I'll move you across here and send Walton's Immortals skirmish unit into there. Alright, Buford needs to deal with this unit here, and we'll get Buford's skirmishers moved out here to assist in kind of containing that area. We have captured this position at this point, and now it's time to begin pressing the attack forward against these enemy units and seeing if we can start maybe routing them. We have we have captured an enemy unit, and we're going to move all of our units to try to start dealing with this. The enemy is actually getting some form of an attack going. I'm not sure what in the world is going on, but it looks like there's a line forming here. Okay. Anyway, that was a little bit confusing and very fast paced. Let's proceed. All right. So the enemy is going to be bringing troops across this ford here. And let's see. Can we continue pushing them back? Okay, I see artillery coming in now. So, I just saw something. Was this here before? I don't know. I'm going to move the entire army forward, except actually I may leave the artillery right on the objective. You know, it just kind of makes sense to put the artillery. It actually probably makes more sense to put the artillery in other positions. Oh, this is all artillery pretty much. So we'll just, wait. I have defensive positions. I did not anticipate that. All right. So, at the moment, I may be making a mistake, but I am going with the aggressive action. I believe the enemy is going to bring troops up from here. So I am going to use my brief moment of victory up here to try to see if I can see how far I can push this thing. These units have somehow managed to kind of surround that. We'll send the artillery units. Yeah, the artillery units I'm going to send on down to this position. In anticipation of having some serious problems, I'm going to order this unit to... They can't run. Okay, never mind. All right, so what in the world are we doing? Okay, guys, focus on this. And Loomis will deal with Jackson here. It's not Stonewall, so we're good. All right, let's bring Walton's Immortals down here just to begin threatening this unit. And Durrell's Devils. Man, everything is so confusing. It's... Graham's boy's here, but I'm going to grab Rhodes and send him down this way. Grab all of these skirmish units and send them out into the woods. No, I don't want to send the artillery that direction. I'm going to send the artillery here. Sorry things are so confused. It's just things have gotten a little bit out of hand. All right, we've got enough troops here. Move these skirmish units down this way. Move the commander down into this area. Send Graham's skirmishers this way. Alright, these units here can all attack this direction. Alright, we've whittled them down there, but we're getting ready to get hit here. So you guys move up to the top of this hill. And let's see. Okay. Ward. Okay. All right, we've done a pretty good job there. We've kind of pushed them back here, and we're managing to hold. We have 33 minutes on the mission timer. I'm not sure how this battle plays out. I probably should have done more research to know more how tactically this battle was going to play, but I didn't, so I'll have to guess. I'm going to get the artillery in a line should they begin pressing forward against us there or here. Our artillery can at least kind of do some support. It does mean that most of our troops are facing essentially, they're fighting the enemy with no artillery support, which has been the case in some of the battles we've fought, but not all of them. It's definitely not been the rule. I'm going to move troops down on this so that I can attempt to flank. Okay, guys, yeah. Skirmish units are so scattered at this point that things are just kind of really, really weird. I'll move Graham's boys here and grab all of you and order you to attack the commander. I am going to send my commander down to here because I believe this is an area where he can better boost morale and deal with some of the problems that may begin happening. Our skirmishers are, I don't know what they're doing. We've got 20 minutes on the mission timer. Well, the Iron Brigade is just standing off there by itself. I'm going to send him down this way and grab Walton's Immortal Skirmishers, send them this way, and then grab these units and begin pressing this flank. Hopefully we can hold the enemy back. I think there's no doubt in my mind, 17 minutes on the mission timer, there's no doubt in my mind that they're going to be able to get to this position, really. These areas should be secure. I don't know why there's all these defensive positions. Maybe they're for a later portion of the battle. Or, as I've kind of begun determining, that historically those may have been positions that the whatever army, one of the armies used to hold up, and the designers may throw them in there just to see if they can get you to use them, because they might be a good idea strategically, or they might not. Kind of, to my mind, it depends more or less on how did this go in real life. Did it go well in real life? Because, okay, we got rid of Forest, so that means their morale is pretty much shot. Not much chance that they'll be able to buff their morale on this flank. I need to get down and focus on the actual battle, though. All right, so we're doing really good. And that belittles what's going on up here, but that's just because, for the most part, I am relatively certain we have this area under our control. I'm going to actually send some skirmishers out into the back because, as I've said, my lines are pretty crazy. I was putting artillery there, and I am going to put them there, but we do need to consider getting skirmish units back into that area to at least attempt to hold. So I'll order them to run. Remember, skirmish units run all the time, and they don't get worn out from it for some reason. They can just run indefinitely without getting weary. So, who knows why? But I'm not going to argue with it. We're just going to go with it. These units are going to... all right. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for today's battle. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, consider hitting the like and subscribe button. And be sure to check back tomorrow for more of the Battle of Chickamauga. Thank you so much for watching.